This game hates me. I think it's punishing me for not loving the Netflix show. Did you think of the VTuber Dante? No, that was stupid. That was dumb. Kind of like CW Flash. Yes, that is a perfect example, actually. CW Flash perfectly describes what I'm talking about. Because Flash is like the most overpowered character in existence, but also he has to fall for like the dumbest shit. Alright. Today is April 7th, 2025. Today, we're going to be talking about the Netflix stuff. Oh, and also, if you're watching this on the main or you're watching this on the second channel because of the clip highlights, come and join the main channel. This is where I stream. Say hi, chat. Say hi to YouTube. Hi. All right. And today we're going to go over a lot of the Netflix stuff. So, hooray. Okay, oh, by the way, guys, I had to tell you, I had some weird dreams this morning. Like some weird ass shit. First, I dreamt up that I was playing a Bakugan game, and that one of the levels was like a black hole, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, you know what, it's a little bit too early, I'll sleep a little bit more. And then I had a dream about Bayonetta 2, like where I fought these weird, like, circle creatures, and like you had to hit the ball that was exposed. It was weird. Then when you try to hit around it, it would like turn, anyway. But yeah, the Netflix show was, I thought I could land it in time. Oh my god, I just died. I can't believe, today I'm just so rusty. Why is it every time I turn on the stream, I play like an absolute doofus? Love Joe Biden. Yeah, I love Joe Biden too. Fine, I'll use an orb, whatever. Joe Biden. Oh, he was at 1 health too. I can't believe I lost like that. What? This game hates me. I think it's punishing me for not loving the Netflix show. There you go. So this is what it looks like. Personally, I don't like the attack button to be on Y. So I put my attack buttons on X and B. I really like doing that. Gotta go see it. Alright, bye, Addie. But yeah, I like it on X and B because they're closer to the A button, and that's easier to jump cancel with. The only game that I think I like it on Y is probably Hi-Fi Rush. But aside from that, I have my demon mode and angel mode on the left side of my triggers. I mean the left side of my controller, which makes switching to demon and angel mode so much better. My lock-ons are RB. It used to be my gun was on RB, but I switched that up. And then all my gun commands and my angel switches are now on the D-pad because I have an Xbox Elite controller, which let me control them from the back. So anyway, I changed the different trigger to down on D-pad. Everything else is regular. Yeah. Actually, that's the funny thing. The original control set that you have for this game, without DE of course, doesn't have like a button that does anything for, I think, down D-pad, because they put the input for gun special on X and A, which was weird. I never liked that, so you can more than gladly tell me I'm wrong. On Twitter, Andy said Lady's backstory hasn't been changed, but in the show, it clearly has been. So, what was Andy talking about? That's why I'm wondering, did Andy even have full creative control? Because sometimes on Twitter, he says some things that I swear is not in the show. He says stuff that is like, no, that didn't happen, Andy. No, Andy, you're lying to me, Andy. Oh, no, he couldn't. That's Andy, I guess. Did you think of the VTuber Dante? No.
Yeah. The only trap I care about is the trap I set for demons.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
No, that was stupid. That was dumb. That was ridiculous. Who thought it'd be a good idea to make Dante a VTuber? Why? When I saw that, I was like, what are we doing? Why? Anyway, hi Scarlett. Literally, exactly, that's how I feel. Remove Dante, he's literally me, guys. I know people will say, you know, DMC don't make credit Dante's not relatable because he has sex and women and it's like, hold on, first of all. I thought we all kind of wanted those things. Second, he's poor. That's all the relatability I need. Same as the last Dante, so. That's that's kind of the problem that you have with other characters. Having to control to write multiple characters. Because, okay, this is going to be a little hard to explain, but once I get to the end, you'll see what I mean. In the DMC stories, at most, there's like 5, maybe 6 characters. At most. Why? Mostly because it's easier to write the quality of this, and I'm going the wrong way, oh my god. It's harder to write consistently good characters, especially one where action's like the main premise, and do that with multiple characters. Not impossible, anime has definitely shown that. But it makes more sense to stick to your guns in a game story. You know, and less people to mocap, blah blah blah, stuff like that. But when it comes to the Netflix show has way too many characters. Like, so many. Like, a lot. And trying to juggle that and somehow keep it about Dante, kind of like CW Flash. Yes! That is a perfect example, actually. CW Flash perfectly describes what I'm talking about. Because Flash is, like, the most overpowered character in existence, but also he has to fall for, like, the dumbest shit. The first DMC anime was based on DMC 2, while the new anime is more like the reboot in some ways. Yeah, it is interesting. I don't know, I wouldn't say it's based off of DMC 2 per se, but, you know, it definitely was, like, in response to how DMC 2 Dante was. It was, like, that's what I appreciate about the anime versus the Netflix show, is that the anime is, like, it's trying its best to show us a side of Dante that we don't typically see. In a game character that we don't see at all, you know. Versus the Netflix show is like, oh, action, guys. You like action? You guys like when I jingle jangle stuff on screen. Hey guys, jingle jangle. It's Raccoon City. You know that. You know thing. Jingle jangle. Virgil says, I am the storm. Jingle jangle. But yeah, it's... Versus the anime wasn't like that at all. It wasn't about, like, oh, there's the thing on screen that I remember. It was 90% of the time just, like, here's an episodic story of, like, what a day in a life, Dante's life is. You know. I love the Raccoon City joke. Yeah, I liked it too, but it's, I don't know, it felt completely out of place. Man, it's so interesting how the two of them are. Like, the anime's like, okay, here's Dante going throughout his life, you know, seeing all the people, trying to make sense of it, you know, being human. And then it's like, oh, Netflix Dante, how are you going to top this? Cut my life in 2 pieces. This is my last... Like, I don't know. Why? I don't know if you tried, buddy. I don't know if you tried. Anyway. Honestly, I don't feel like I want to praise the anime too much. But I think the anime, you know, the anime's animation was awful, but yeah. I gotta check that out. Yeah. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, Null Metal doesn't seem to fit the DMC series at all. Like, I don't get why they chose that decision. You know what I mean? It doesn't add up, you know? It doesn't make any sense to me. Because it doesn't fit right. You're right. It is more it's more industrial metal than it is null metal. I think really the Netflix series was really just trying to be more mainstream. Like, how do we bring DMC into the mainstream? Because that's all Netflix cares about. They don't care about getting it right. They don't care about being a good adaptation. They just want it to be popular and make money, you know. We burying the light with this one. Oh man. Are we gonna get another one? Really, we're doing okay. You know what? You guys suck. How did you not get hurt? I just made cuts across time and space itself. And you took no damage. Like, I kid you not, Twitter is the only site where you will have a minor disagreement. Like, here's an example. Literally, you can have, like, oh man, I like the color purple. And then one of the quote tweets that has, like, 2,000 likes will say, "You need to die for your sins." And that's, like, 90% of the, like, even compared to DMC, right? Somebody posted a clip of, like, homemade Virgil doing the stupid Virgil theme. Okay, it's cringe, so what? And then one of the quote tweets that has the most amount of likes says, "I'm gonna do something radical. Can we just kill all the DMC5 players?" What? It's such an unhinged site where every disagreement is about how can I try and end my opponent's life. Like, it's stupid. Why is everything purple? Sorry, Hexen, I had to warn you. We're playing DMC5, aka I Love Purple, the video game. Sorry, Hexen, I forgot to put a trigger warning. My bad, guys. My bad. Too much purple. That should be a trigger warning. That should be a trigger warning for DMC5 every time you start it up. It's like, warning, too much purple. So, are you playing on Xbox? Yes, I am playing on Xbox. AKA the company that gave up on making consoles a long time ago. And are now floundering around like a bunch of idiots. I love my console so much, guys. I paid so much money so that I can watch my company go up in flames. Isn't it great? Oh, Agni and Rudra, you silly bitch. Where is there somebody in there? How'd he get in there? But Jerry, come out. Jerry, I need you to work with me here. Jerry, how'd you get yourself stuck in here? Jerry, how'd you manage to do that? I'll come back to you, Jerry, I promise. Woke is basically a blanket term for, like, bad story. Yeah, I don't know. The term, funny enough, the term woke doesn't actually come from any of what you think it is. It was a term, especially by African Americans, to tell others, basically, that they would be discriminated against. And then over time, that word just kind of evolved to whatever left-leaning I don't like. The term woke doesn't even mean anything. You ask like 10 people, they'll give you 10 different answers. There's no blanket actual term for it. This is why I don't group woken with bad, because there is a difference. Because I think you can be woke and not have it be bad. You know what I mean? I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Invincible is a good example of that. The original story was, like, it even said a couple of certain slurs in the book versus in the show. It keeps away from that a lot. And generally, the female characters are handled better, but that doesn't mean woke means bad. You know what I mean? Stupid. I hate this boss fight. Yes, I do too, Metal Hopper. I agree with you 110%. I hate this boss too. I ranted about it a lot in my upcoming DMC3 video. I fucking hate it. Where did his carriage go? This is absurd. Gimmick fight. No, it's not just a gimmick fight. Did he just stop over there? Did my sword hit a delay or something? Did he get hit with like 200 ping or something? What happened? Good to have everybody here. Yeah. Good. It was good having y'all. Don't forget to check, if you're watching this on the main channel, don't forget to check out the second channel. Next week on Friday, this Friday for you guys, you will see a video on DMC3 Virgil. Literally 2 minutes away from my house. Great stream, bro. Oh, thank you, Jaegerbon. Yeah, but this is fun. If you're watching this on the second channel, then please head over to the main channel. This is where I do my streams. I typically stream on Fridays, but today I decided to stream on Mondays. So yeah, look forward to all that stuff. I got some other stuff to do, school-wise mostly. But yeah, check out the